Hi, it's Adrienne with the Oliver team at Remax Universal. Wanted to talk to you about, as a listing agent, 10 questions I ask every lender when we get a contract for a buyer. So this is a very important part of the process. A lot of people don't understand how to do this. A lot of agents or people think that they can sell their homes by themselves. It's just one of the things that we do as a team that's kind of behind the scenes that not a lot of people know about. So I thought I would share it with you so that you can understand my process. So you have to do your homework with every lender. Some lenders will share details about their process and other lenders will not. These are the questions that I ask to help you decide if you're in good hands. The first one, how pre-approved are the clients? So have you done a pre-qual or is it just a pre-approval? Have you received all the paperwork? Loans take paperwork. That's how they run. Tax returns, bank statements, all of these other things are needed for a loan. Have you verified the funds that they need in order to close? So have you verified their bank statements? Where are these funds coming from? Are they closing on another house? All of those things incorporate that question. Has the client completed the application? Sometimes people will halfway do the application, submit their documents, and a lender will issue a pre-approval. That's something that's important to know. Are there any outstanding conditions that haven't been met? So is there anything that needs to be done in order for them to be approved for the loan? Have you pulled the tri-merge credit report? So what that means is that there are 3 scores when you get a credit report, right? And they each kind of go through different items. Like one is more, revolving debt. The other one's more like bank statements, and then another one, they each have their own flavor, right? So when you qualify for a mortgage, they do what's called take the middle score. For instance, if you had a 700, a 715, and a 786, your middle score would be 715. That's the qualifying score. But I want to make sure that they pulled all 3, because if you don't pull all 3, sometimes different things show up on different credit reports. The 8th one is, what is your delivery time, right, on your appraisal? So a lot of times with appraisals right now, we're having a little bit of issues. I want a lender who's going to do what it takes. So a lot of lenders in the past market would pay an additional fee to make sure their appraisal came in time. That's one huge hurdle that we're going to have to overcome in order to sell your home. The 9th one is, can you close in 30 days or less? So for instance, if you have a bank, a lot of times banks are going to close in 45 days. So if your contract is written for 30 days, but the lender is saying that we can't close for 45 days, I, as your listing agent, need to make you aware of that, because we might end up being in an extension at the end. And then the last one that I would ask them is, will you update me throughout the process, right? So if I have a lender who's gonna continually update me, hey, the appraisal's been ordered, hey, we have the appraisal in, I like those updates from the lenders, because it lets me know that they're on top of their file and I don't have to chase them down. I will chase them down, but I don't necessarily want to work with a mortgage loan officer that's going to be difficult to work with, and neither do you. So this is Adrienne Oliver with Remax Universal and the Oliver team. Wanted to let you know 10 questions I ask lenders when I get an offer on a listing. I hope that you've learned a little bit more about what my services entail for listings. If you have any questions about this or anything else real estate related, please give me a phone call at 832-217-7141. Again, that cell phone number is 832-217-7141. Thank you, and make it a great day.